Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to BeamNG.drive for another round of Open Challenge, and for the car today, it's quite a different one. It's one that didn't go last time, mainly because it didn't exist in the when I did the first round. It's another track toy. This is the rally version, but there might be one thing wrong with it. See the tyres sparkling? That's not a graphical thing. That is, they have the ice spikes on the tyres by default. So, ice spikes on this on tarmac, that might not be a fun time. In the rear wing, that also goes up and down to I guess we need to have oh dear, oh what happened there? Oh dear me, that did not like the jump, did it? Well, this is still the first run, and the car still drives, so it still drives somehow, I should say. So the run does continue. The front axle is broken. I think that's the least of the problems right now. And yeah, this thing has this thing isn't controllable anymore. It was until it said it broke, and now it's not controllable at all. And I was hoping to get a good test run to see how it would be with the studded tyres. Actually, it's all right now. Well, it was all right for a bit, and I'm going to go off-roading. Well, it is the rally one, so it's probably going to be better up there anyway. And somehow though, screen freeze. That's on the brakes, and that's the spin. And it's going to get stopped before it hits anything. But now is it stuck? No, it's not stuck. So it does continue to go in the wrong direction. I noticed the brake, I don't know what they're called, the covers on the brake pads, bright green. So the Susan suspension, it's interesting colours. And oh, there's Battlefield. I mean, that wasn't what I expected from a first run. The rear wing, they're flapping away. I don't know if that makes any difference with it going up and down, or if it fell off or anything. But that's a first run go, not what I expected. So I got to take it cautiously over the jump. It seems I get a little bit of airtime there, and it seems to be giving. Oh, that's going straight up. That didn't work. Again, it would not be a brake if the rear wheel was exactly on the ground anyway. So the brakes, they felt okay. But it's got to be wary of the bumps, which makes no sense because it's the rally car. You think it'd be gone, but then again, on those studded tyres, it's not going to be the greatest, I'm imagining anyway. And then again, the brakes there. That's too late. That's way too late. Oh, that's straight to the side. That's straight into the field. Ooh, if I could have slowed that down, I definitely would have then. But it's no way. This thing still works. Can you actually get yourself out of where it is? Does it even still steer? Because I can't see the front of it's buried in the bush. And I can get it out. And does it still? I don't know how to get out of this field though. Well, I can go through that bit. There's no wall there, thankfully. But I doubt that wheel's going to do any steering at all. And yeah, that rear wing's doing interesting things. So I need to get earlier on the brakes because the brakes just completely lock up. Well, trying to stop on studded tyres, yeah. And yeah, this thing doesn't like the jump. No, that's the slowest I've gone up there in any car so far. But everything's survived so far on the car. And just the little touch-up on the back just keeps spinning randomly as well. That's probably going to end up being a distraction at some point. And the wheels, they're like they're pointing inwards a little bit. I'm guessing that's how they're meant to be. Oh no, it's wiggling. Oh no. It's not going to survive this, so for once I'm actually going to slow down a crash. There's no way this thing is surviving that in any workable condition. And the rear wing, though, somehow did survive all of that. Now, I just want to say, I'm not going to count it, but if this thing would still be capable of movement. Well, the wheels... Yeah, the thing is, the wheel speed is going above 20, and that's what the rules need to be. It to be going wheel speed above 20. So, surprisingly, it would have carried on, but it would have been slow. So yeah, I won't be doing slide down here. I just wanted to see one time a slowed down crash. Over the jump, that's a bad landing. It keeps it on his wheels though. And before it hits the building, yeah, give it a little nudge, but that's not going to do any damage. And the wing out of that, surprisingly, survived everything. But I don't know really what made the car wiggle last time. That was a lot of, there's a lot of steering, like a lot of angle you can get on the steering, but it's four-wheel drive, so it's understeery once again, pretty much as all the other four-wheel drive cars so far have been. I thought, well, I wasn't expecting the thing to have ice tyres, or ice road tyres. And get the brakes again, get around this next corner. Can we put the power down a little bit, get yourself turned? Yes, you get a little bit of power slide on the rear. That's what I was hoping for with most of the four-wheel drive cars, so I can actually put the power down through the corners. That's a bit like the rest of rock. And oh, that's a that's a first. I've never slammed into that rock before. Well, at least not doing that anyway. And then does this thing still steer? Well, the front of it's actually... Can I even get this thing turned around at all? I don't think the front wheel's going to be doing anything now. Yeah. That was not expecting it to drive like it did, although there is still steering. That wheel got high clutch temperature. I think that's the least of the problems right now. Come on, car. You can still... Now it's actually going in the right direction. It might actually be able to make it now. Well, it'll make it a bit further at least, because turning is non-existent, really. Although that wheel, it does still turn. It doesn't turn enough, because the wheels aren't actually making too much contact with the ground. Although they're running over it, that's about it. And now it's not even going to get over this wall, is it? It's pretty low down. Yeah, that's it. Completely stuck there. Entirely different characteristics to this car than anything else that I've probably... No, definitely anything else I've driven so far. I'm probably different to anything else that I probably will drive. Even the other various track toys that are still yet to go. There's a police car one, there's a Dune one, there's some electric ones as well, which are all going to go as well. And then they might still win if they end up, if they go on if they go on a mad sprint and win all the rounds. It's still possible that one of them could end up winning overall, so not being in the first round might not be too bad of a thing. That's a horrible line from me, and that's that. I don't even know what that was. What is that? Is that like a guardrail kind of thing? Yeah, some random fence panels. But I was all kinds of offline right then though, so that was probably what was going to happen anyway. I don't get why he doesn't like this first jumps, and what I hit, that sign's actually solid. I've actually found a solid sign. That's like the only one that, well, unless the direction signs are solid like that, which I didn't think. No, I didn't think any of the signs were solid. So that's taken off the splitter, and that looped around a tree. That's killed the steering for sure. But still, I've got to keep it going because you never know. It might make it in this crippled state. Although it does want to pull to the left. That's a tree. That's the wheel gone. That's probably for the best, actually. Fuel tank ruptured. Probably not going to get much further, if at all anywhere. Well, that wheel's now pointing at a funky angle. The wheel guard's pointing the way it should be going, and yeah, that's just going to go around in the circle. I'm getting less distance now. I think I've peaked getting halfway around the lap with this car. And keep it nice and controlled. Well, I say nice and controlled. As controlled as it can be. That's an okay landing. Let's put the power down. It's actually, putting the power down is actually pretty good for a car which the tyres aren't actually making contact with the road, really. It's just, well, it depends on the tyre pressure, but it's just running along on the spikes. And I have no idea how it's driving that good. I've done it again. The exact same thing as what I did last time. But this time, I'm actually going to get it better controlled and avoid the wall again a second time. So now, the fuel tank is ruptured. That's going to be a problem because the fuel tank's in the front, so... That's, well, I don't know where it is, so I've got to really avoid front impact. It depends, the leak could be small, and oh no, that's not what I needed. Well, that could have gone a lot worse, so now it's right, oh, the steering's gone, come on. Now you can still get, it's okay-ish, steering-wise. I mean, that wheel was having a little bit of a seizure, but I don't think it's going to get much further before it conks out of fuel, and wasting time like that, that's going to get... Actually, no, it's not. I thought it was going to get stuck then. The rear wing has become half the size it was. Axle, yeah, now the front left axle is broken. It's took this long for it to be broken, has it? I think it's been broken for about the past 20 seconds or so, probably longer than that actually. No, it's basically one-wheel drive now at this point. Well, it was before it conked out of fuel again. It's still, the momentum it has is actually pretty good, but. Yeah, that's the furthest it's made it. But once again, it's my incompetent driving twice in a row that's ended it on the same line. I mean, I'm not really thinking I'm doing anything different. It's just ended up being in the exact same place twice in a row. I mean, if I do it 3 times, then it's definitely something that I'm doing wrong. This thing, though, driving-wise, it's a mixed bag. Like, if I can get it to do the oversteer, then it's good. But if it just gets the wall of understeer, then that's not so good. This time, that's a better line. There's a little bit of a wiggle though, so we can get on the brakes now. Why is it sliding? Why is it sliding that time? That's going to be a hit on that wheel. Oh, come on. I mean, I wanted to let off, but I was still going too fast, so even if I did, I would have gone straight into that building even faster than what I already was going. So, I mean, that's just giving me a little bit of stance. So, might be okay. Turning though, well, might be actually better now. I've basically got rear wheel steering in a way. want to try and get the car turn left. No, so let's avoid the wall. I've still got to keep it as fast as I can. Oh no. Well, it's going to be a hit on the front, which doesn't exactly matter too much. I doubt that the splitter really makes all that much of a difference. That was too much power, because of the way the car wants to turn. Oh, the rear wing's now doing flappy things. This thing basically has no... This basically is upside down now. I was going to say, it has the stability of a bipolar schizophrenic, basically, as well as going with that sentence. If I'd actually got that far with the car being the right way up. Now I'm going to get on the brakes there, and that's pretty okay, really. I mean, it's actually a bit slow, but it's better than shooting off into the wilderness as normal. Now, through the tunnel, I mean, this thing, it does have a nice noise, especially with the turbo noises it makes as well. So, well, it definitely got a turbo. I don't know if it's got one or two, because I never read the description of the cars. I'm going to get on the brakes there, and that's okay that time. I'm going to let the car roll into the corner, get on the brakes again, lock up a little bit, but I'm going to get away with it, a little bit of a wiggle. And I'll put the power down, get the power slide on, that's what I want. Now I'm going to get on the brakes there again. Keep it nice and controlled, get around the rock that time, which has a signpost in it. I mean, it's good protection for the signpost if you're coming the way that I am. Now then, this is going to be a fun one since it's my first attempt at it at full speed. Well, oh no, what was that? Don't land upside down. What was that? Jesus. I mean, that was probably the tyres more than anything, that random slide for no reason. But now I know that I can make it. And this thing is definitely rather bouncy as well, which one? I know I didn't like the bumps, but I mean, it's a rally car. It should be okay. I mean, I don't change anything on these cars. I mean, besides the colours once for the first round, because the car that I used, the colours of it was brown, which blended in with the track, and I wanted to use it for the thumbnail, so I changed the colour. But every other time, the colours, everything else on these cars is stock. I mean, changing the colour of the car isn't going to make a difference. Let's go on the brakes again, try and get the car turned around this time. Yeah, that's good. I've got that first section nailed down. If the car doesn't decide to do anything stupid, it's a little bit of curving, but in a rally car that's going to be okay. I put the power down, get a nice slide. That's too much of a slide. There's a little bit of screen freeze as well. But that could have been a lot worse. It's lost time, yeah, but at least everything is still in pristine condition on it. And around this corner once again, try and get a better line through, which we do. Put the power down again. A little bit of got a little bit of power slide there. Full power slide and get on the brakes now. That's way too early, but I need to get this thing up actually into this corner. Oh no, I'm going to lose it. Put the power down again, keep it straight. Oh, that's a really slow spin, but it survived. That's the main thing. I still didn't hit anything. So now there's only going to be one problem left, and that's the bump that's coming up now. Well, besides the brakes of this car, that's going to be an issue as well. Oh no, that's a house. Oh no, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck now. Right, I can get out of that. If this thing can get off, I can just go out this person's driveway, and I can get the angle. Come on, find reverse. There we go. I need a little bit, and then that's it. Out of that drop person's driveway. I mean, it's the first time I've ended up in that house, and the bump did cause issues, which I was expecting. Now I've only got one more corner to get around. The fuel tank's not a problem this time. Now it's simply about getting it now over the line. Well, I've missed it, so that doesn't count. I've got to get back over it again. And let's get this thing going. It's going over 20 miles an hour as well, which we go. There we made it. And the left front axle is only now broken. I think it's been broken for a little bit longer than just now, but interesting car. I mean, that rear wing definitely probably made a difference. Although I know some cars do get affected by whether or not they have a wing. Like one of the old track toys, the drag car one. If the wing flew off, wait, is it out of fuel or something? It's just stopped, dead. Like right now. I don't think the fuel tank was damaged or anything. So, yep, that's it dead. So it's a good job it actually made it here when it did. So. I feel like that time, because this is a live com, so I don't know why it's got it yet, but it felt like a mid-table time. Definitely not the quickest, but definitely not the slowest either. So I'll put the results of where this car got up on screen now. So if you enjoyed this round with this really interesting car, actually, for the car itself, I actually really liked it. Definitely something rather unique, then leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below as well, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell. Same as that on any future videos. So remember to give me a follow on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. They'll be linked in the description down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.